Hey guys, welcome back. Been a little while since my last video, but the weather's been too nice to staying on a computer. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. We're going to be playing up a game I picked up called Stormworks, and it's about designing your own ships, boats, helicopters, and then flying them in practice out to rescue people. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so we're immersed in the game now. We're just got out of bed in our little cabin. We're on a small island in the middle of nowhere. We're essentially a coast guard. We've got a few other islands around, but first we've got to devise a way of transporting ourselves over the islands. So just down the hill and down the steep steps is a big shed, which is where we can launch our boat from. Let's close that shutter. I've already had a go at this before. So if we load in, right, so this is an aeroplane, but it won't load in because I'll show you that later on. The area is too large. Is that what that said? The vehicle you're trying to load is too large. Yes, never mind. So anyway, let's load in the ship that I built. As you can see, there's like blocks, bits and bobs inside. There's a lot of room for passengers. There's a section underneath. There's also a cockpit. A bit barren and functional at the minute rather than good looking. But I was having trouble picking the engines up. So, which is... I think I got rid of them actually. Oh no, there's two here. Yeah, I had trouble hooking these up to anything remotely related to like fuel and stuff, but I realized you have to use pipes, so I'm gonna have to sort this stuff out. Which is gonna be difficult to say the least because it's flipping hard to do this editor. So I need to basically flip these engines around, plumb in all the pipes and whatnot for coolant, fuel, air in, exhaust out, and power out to the engines themselves, which are actually hooked up already. So right, I'm gonna get all this sorted out and we'll cut back to when all the engine bays is nicely organized. Here we go. So I've hooked up the output from the engines into a pipe, and then if I spin around, we go into the input for the propellers on the back. There we go. So just 5 more to go. Okay, so another 2 items done. So that's the coolant out and the coolant in. And I suppose the coolant in should be in front of the coolant out, but whatever. I don't think this game takes into that account. So they just literally come in from the sea. There we go. And on to the next. We've got fuel, exhaust, and air intake left to do. Let's get started on that. Okay, that's another one done, which is exhaust and air intake, which come from here for one side and go up there. So I don't know whether to bundle this engine in with this one somehow. I think I can make it work. I'll have to go around the back for the exhaust and go around the front for the air intake. So let me get that canoodled in. Nearly there. Alright, so it soon started looking like a rat's nest. Well, the good thing is everything's plumbed in. I've even got the fuel tanks plumbed in. I need to do an inlet to let water in. And I'll probably put like a fuel hose receptacle on the roof, something like that. And then on the mechanical side, I need to add a gearbox and a clutch so that it can send power to the propellers on demand. And I also need to add a generator to generate electricity. Right, be right back. Alright, I've got all my gubbins hooked up. Fuel, electricity, which had me stumped for a bit. I didn't know it was in this tab. Still got 2 warning triangles on the engine, but I'm not sure why. Got my gearbox and clutch put in. So if all else is good, oh, I just need to put the fuel hook up in, which should be easy enough. All else is good. It floats and stuff like that. So I just need to take it for a spin. So let's have a go. There we go. We're spawned in. And she floats. Look at that. Jesus Christ, the waves. Shouldn't be that high, surely. Grab fluid connector E. Cute. Hose out. Grab. Stop. What's going on? Large winch depreciated. Oh, for God's sake. The controls. It's squished up the side of the boat. It's probably a real concern, to be fair. Get up. Jesus Christ. Right, there we go. Jump on the boat. Grab. There we go. Right, that should be tethered. Oh no. Oh, it just automatically. Pump reverse. Let's get in. Close that. Quite a nice comfortable space. Oh dear. It doesn't start, but that's okay. Need a light in here. Oh, I can't get to my fuel tanks either. I didn't think this through. Does the light work at least? Yeah. Right, so we don't get startage. I think the throttle's in backwards. Let's sort all them issues out. Alright, everything's hooked up. Let's spawn it in. And this is the moment of truth. Let's get in the roof. Sit in the driver's seat. Start, stop. Hey! Sweet. Whoa. Does it turn? It's quick as well. Ah, look. So the rudders are acting against each other. Right, that's something I need to sort out quick. Put my light on. Hey, look at that. Awesome. A little barge that can. Come a little tootly exhaust there. So cute. Okay. So there is one small problem of the fact that the rudders work against each other. So maybe I need to pop an inverter. Right. Back to the workshop. I'll pop an inverter between one of these rudders so it turns the opposite way. I'll explain more when I get a minute. Alright. One simple inverter later. So if we go to the logic view, as you can see, one input from my captain's chair. So I've got A and D, left and right, tied to my rudders. One of them goes straight to the rudder, and one of them goes through this inverter box and flips the number around so that both of these rudders turn in the same direction. And then I get better steering performance out of that. So all that this box does is takes the number input from the seat and then multiplies it by -1. Obviously that gives it the negative version of whatever's the input. So without further ado, let's spawn it in. And test it. Close that. Get in the captain's seat. Start the engine. Put the throttle up a bit. Oh, yeah, it just needs to be turning the opposite direction than what I intended. So that's fine, I can just flip the inputs. It turns really well. I'm really surprised. It's working really, really good. I must say I am shocked. Right, one last revision and then we'll go on a mission. There we go. So we've got a research swimmer. Oh, the music's really ramping up now. Let's go and get him before he kills himself in the water. Yes. Music of fury. Oh, incredibly cute little barge. Where's my poor swimmer on this island? Let's go back, keep an eye on the fuel. Engine temperatures are good. And I forgot what that dial is. Battery voltage. Jesus, I'm going to turn that music down. Here we go. There we go, motor in now. You know what it reminds me of? There's a ride in Disneyland, like a Star Wars ride. And it's like the barge off that. It's incredibly stable.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We'll shortly be arriving at the research island in roughly 700 meters. At this rate, it could be forever by the time this boat arrives, but hope you enjoy the ride.
I might need to add a couple more propellers, I know that. Oh, flipping heck, it's slow. But I know it's easy now just because I need to add 2 propellers and the 2 little pipes going to them. It should be easy enough just to split off. It's just like a floating brick at the minute. I hope my my fuel's okay. Temps are still really good. Ah. Put it into high gear, you muppet. Look at that. Woo! Flying. I knew I put that gearbox in there for a reason. Well, I did put the gearbox in there for a reason. This is great because it's so satisfying creating something by yourself and yeah, and seeing it work. What's this island? It'll do, I suppose. Oh, I can't turn it off. Right, that's a bug I need to work out. So. I've also got no way to get out of there. Okay, in here it is. Go rescue my guy. Is he in here? No. Locate the swimmer. Okay, I'm trying to locate. What's that over there? Some weird box or something. Oh. Sweet. Locate the lost swimmer. Well, any hint? Where did he disappear? Anything? Can't seem to see him. No bother. Suppose we can Oh, Jesus. Can't get in my boat. Okay. This is hard. There we go. Let's get in the seat. Let's just have a scout around, I suppose. Oh, shark. I can't really see anyone. Sharks have got him, sorry. Let's go to this oil platform. Oh, the southwest of the island. Let's go. Oh! Nearly tipped over then, but we're okay. Let's turn it round. Yeah, so we went snorkeling around here. Which is the southwest of the island. Anyone? Oh, there he is. I think. Stop. Is that him on the rock? Oh, it was a seagull. Damn. Southwest. Oh no, I'm sinking. I didn't even know that could happen. Oh, Jesus. Oh no. Wah, wah. Oh, I didn't even know that could happen. God damn. Right, it's back to the drawing board. Can I even sink? Yep. Oh. God damn. Right, I'm gonna call this one here. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be playing more of this, it's quite fun. So yeah, appreciate you tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.